Wednesday evening. I'm going to wait just a few minutes just to see if this title that I have will spur some interest and get a few people on here. So I'm going to just hang out a little bit. And see what happens. If I can get a few more people on here who are going to respond to who told you that you need to cope with fear, anxiety, and panic attacks. Depression, for that matter, too. So I'm going to hang out just for a little bit yet. Wednesday evening, I know there's a few people on here. I think sometimes I can't tell. I'm still a little confused with Facebook at times. And this is so weird because I haven't done a live like this in so long. I do the lives in the morning for workouts. I have no problem with that. And at first when I was doing it, it took me probably 2 months to warm up to doing these workouts in the morning live. I just felt really compelled to do it. I've been doing it for almost over a year, but I haven't done a live like this in, gosh, months and months. And I've been wanting to do it, and I've been putting it off. If you've never done a live, you don't know probably, and if you have done a live, you get it. And I stayed away too long from doing these lives, and I'm like telling my husband I'm nervous to do this live, to do this live video. So bear with me. So Lynn, I see you. I know it says that there's 5 people on. Amber, how are you tonight? So you know what? I'm just gonna get started, you guys. Amber, you know that when I'm on here, that's usually the topic I'm talking about is fear, anxiety, and panic attacks. And you know, one of my memories came up the other day. I think it was maybe today from 2018. And I had done about 75 videos in 2018. I remember Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays talk purely on anxiety. I just felt God really prompted me to do that. I think I started like in May, and it was like I got no idea how long I'm going to be doing this, and I ended up doing it until December. And it's an inexhaustible subject sometimes, right? But what I put on the heading was, who told you that you need to just learn to cope with anxiety? You know, who told you that you have to just learn to live with it as best you can? You know, there's people that are told that. I was told that, okay? And coping with fear, anxiety, and panic attacks can mimic at times sort of overcoming, because you learn to cope with it, so you end up not thinking about it as much, because you learn little tricks, right? Tricks of the trade when you're feeling anxious, when you're going somewhere and you know you're doing this or you know you're doing that, and you can do these little things, right, to get yourself out of it, or to at least get yourself through it. And sometimes you're okay with that. You know, sometimes it's like, hey, you know, at least I'm coping with it. You know, at least I'm doing a little bit better with it. At least the medication helps take the edge off of fear, anxiety, and panic attacks, right? But let me tell you this, you don't have to cope with it. You don't have to put up with it. You don't have to learn to live with it. You don't have to medicate it forever. I'm here to tell you that. That is the truth. That is the absolute truth. You were meant to overcome. You're an overcomer. You are a conqueror. And God has given you everything that you need right inside to break free from fear, anxiety, and panic attacks. Today I put on Facebook, I said, fear, anxiety, panic attacks, we'll throw depression in there too. It's not normal. It's not normal. but it's become common, so common that it almost seems normal, right? But it's not. It's not the way you were meant to live. It's not the way God designed you to live. And there is wisdom and truth and solutions in the Word of God that enables you to break free. It did it for me, right? 25 years I dealt with that. 25 years I dealt with fear, anxiety, and panic attacks, and I've been free now for 24 years. For 24 years. And the same freedom is available for you. For you. You know, last night, I'm going to read you, this is so sad to me. You know, several people that we know now, several people that we know during this pandemic, some very recently, two of them very recently, took their own lives because of anxiety, because of panic attacks, because of depression. I can't even tell you how sad that makes me feel when I hear that, because it is so avoidable, but I get it, you know. I understand it, because there was many times when I said, I cannot live like this any longer. I can't do it any longer. So I get it. It's a spirit of fear. It's a spirit of depression, and it gets in there, and it has a voice, and it tells you you'll never overcome. You'll never recover. This is how you're going to have to live. You might as well just whatever, right? Yeah. But oh my goodness, it makes me so sad. And I'm going to do these videos Mondays and Wednesdays. Now, I'm going to come on here, I don't know what time, maybe in the evening, you know, maybe sometimes during the day, and I'm going to talk to you guys about anxiety and panic attacks and depression. So if you know anybody that's struggling with it, let me know. Or I'm sorry, let them know. Let them know, okay? Last night, we were watching a program. Now, this is teen mental health, but believe me, adult mental health is suffering too. Overdoses since COVID are 119% up. Anxiety, 94% higher than normal. Depression, 84% higher than normal. You know, I mean, there's crazy stuff going on in the world. There's, you know, and if you're dealing with it already, it certainly isn't going to help matters. And some people probably just started dealing with these things when this, you know, COVID and everything came along. So much fear. And it is so freeing. I put that today too. I can't, you know, freedom from fear, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it to be free from fear, anxiety, and panic attacks. I get it. I absolutely get it. So I'm not going to be long tonight. But what I want to tell you about is that I am starting another class. I've already got a couple of people who want to join me. If I have to do 2 classes, I will do 2 classes. I am so bound and determined to take as many people with me, you know, on this journey. I've already journeyed that and broke free. And now in 2016, I launched a course, a program called Reclaiming Peace. I worked on it for 2 years. Little did I know that was going to happen. Little did I know that God was going to throw that in my lap. I would have been the last person that I would have thought would have ever been able to do something like that. But now I am teaching people and showing people how they can have the same freedom that I can have, or that I have. Okay, so I am starting a class. This is either my 11th or 12th class that I've taught now. It's going to start on March 25th. We're going to meet for 10 weeks. That's how long the course is, 10 weeks long. And it's a Thursday night, so we meet every Thursday night from 6:30 until 8 o'clock. I do it on a private Facebook platform. It works beautifully that way. I've done many of the classes, 3 of them I've done live at our church. The other ones I've all done on Facebook Live, a private page. Yeah, March 25th. If this is you, you need to join. You need to join. You need to sign up. And you might say, you know what? I've tried everything, Heidi. I've tried everything. I get it. So did I. So did I. Even a 3-week stint in a Christian psychiatric hospital. I tried everything too. Medication, therapy, psychologist, reading things, just everything. I thought that I had reached the pinnacle of what I could. Like, I don't know, there can't be anything else, but there was. But there was, right? And you can do it too. You can have that same freedom too. Private message me if you have any questions whatsoever. I am so happy to answer any questions. The cost of this program typically is $99 for the 10 weeks. You go, oh my gosh, are you serious? Yeah, I'm serious. $99. You can't get one therapy session for $99. Okay, but I had it on special for $69. But I'm going to say tonight, and when I'm on here, I'm going to offer some extra specials. If you want to join me on March 25th for 10 weeks, private message me and let me know, and we'll do it for $59. You guys, that's $5.90 a session. You can't beat it. You absolutely can't beat it. And I'm telling you, it's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. And the reason I can say that is because it's not my wisdom. It's not my wisdom at all. It's practical, godly wisdom that when you put it into practice can absolutely help you to break free. I can never say that you will break free, right? Because you have to be a doer. You have to come ready every week. You have to come with expectancy to say, you know what? I feel like I found this for a reason. I feel like this was an answer to prayer, and I'm coming and I'm ready, right? I'm ready not to just hear every week with these sessions, but to be a doer as well. And if you do that, I'm telling you, freedom absolutely can be yours. Absolutely can be yours. So you guys, if this is not you, if you're not dealing with anxiety, fear, panic attacks, if you're not dealing with any of that, but you know somebody who is, please have them watch this video. Have them watch this video and go to my website, reclaimingpeace.com. I'll put a link in the comments when I'm done. And private message me with any questions that you might have. But the website is very explanatory. If you scroll all the way down, it tells you what each session is about. There is testimonies there from people who have already gone through this course with me. You guys, it's time to break free. It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart because you don't need to live like that. You don't need to live like that. You have everything in you. You have everything in you to break free. I promise. It's there. It's there. I always just say that Reclaiming Peace helps to just draw it out. Each week we build, we build, we build, we build, and it just draws out what's already there to enable you to live a life of freedom. And that's the truth. That's the absolute truth. So, so kind of that's what I'm going to say tonight. Again, I'm going to be on here. I'm going to be on here on Mondays and Wednesdays for sure. Maybe during other times too, whenever I might be prompted, just to talk more about this, tell you a little bit more about my journey, tell you a little bit more about the program, and to just dispel some of the things that you might have heard, or the things that you might think about or have come to believe about fear, anxiety, panic attacks, and depression. So anyways, that's kind of it tonight. Again, if you want to join me on March 25th, you don't have to pay right now at all. But if you want to get it for the special price of $59 for the entire 10 weeks, you get all the materials every week. I send you materials that go with it. And then you have these videos forever to watch again and again and again. If you want to do that and get the special price, private message me and let me know that, okay? I hope to see you there. If it's you, I hope to see you there. Again, if it's not you, share this with somebody that you know or love that needs to live a life of freedom from fear, anxiety, and panic attacks. So I will see you next time I'm live. Thank you so much for any of you. And I'm sorry if I'm not. Oh, Amber, hang on a second. Amber, it's not, right now it's not Zoom. I've done Facebook Live, which is like this when I do the Facebook Live class. So the people can comment like you are, but we're in a private room. We're not, it's not just regular class, it's just those who have signed up for the program. But quite honestly, Amber, I'm thinking that I may choose Zoom. I may choose to do a Zoom meeting this time. So, which would be kind of cool, because even with the Facebook Live ones, people, even though we don't see everybody, and but people are commenting, and people have gotten to know each other very well, and just supporting everybody. And with a Zoom, everybody could actually see each other, which would work kind of cool too. So I'm not counting that out. I'm not discounting that. In fact, I could be, more heavily leaning toward that way. That's a very, very good possibility, because some people don't have Facebook either. So anyway, yeah, that's a Zoom meeting is a very real possibility. Hey, Luann, how are you? Oh, Elove, how are you? And if anybody was on here that I missed, I'm sorry. So anyway, yeah, I'll tell you more, Amber, as time goes on and stuff. About it, but yeah, it will start on the 25th of March for 10 weeks, 6:30 until 8 o'clock, right? If you have to miss one, for whatever reason, the beauty is that you could go back and watch it. So that's how I'm going to have to figure out with Zoom how I can do that, so that I can save them so that people can watch them. But yeah, I'll be on here again and talk more about it and figure out exactly how we're going to do it this time. So anyways, you guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. And again, private message me with any questions that you might have.